Hello guys and welcome back in my channel. In this video I will explain how to get the risk 18 in the contingency contract 1 permanent stage Pyrite Gorge with in the first week, because if you're just aiming to get all the rewards, then you can just go for the week 2 because they will add more contracts, easier contracts, so you can get the 18 risks easier. But if you clear the risk 18 in the first week, you can have an extra, and this extra is this one. Because normally the SSS tag is not with this color, rainbow color, is like this, yellow, brown, this color. You can see how to trim. During operation period, complete contingency 18 in the permanent operation site within the week from the start. So before the 18 September, no, November, or else you can just get the SSS, which is 18 in the event, and you will get this one, but without the trim. So this is just for who can, is not really necessary. And Risk 18 is really for veterans who have a really high amount of Elite 2. If you have like 0, 1, 2 Elite 2, then don't think you can clear 18 in the first week, because it's basically impossible. Now I want to show you operators I think they are the best to get the Risk 18. And we're talking, let's start from Vanguards. Myrtle, because she can give you tons of DPS deployment points at the beginning, and if you have a Myrtle, then you can just combine Myrtle with the Siege or Backpipe to get for the beginning. If you have Backpipe is also good, because the third skill will can be used as DPS as well to kill Crown Slayer earlier, faster, and to do some DPS to the raid leaders. Another combo you can do is doing Texas and others, but if you use deep Vanguards beside the Myrtle, it will be like pretty tight with the deployment time, the moment you deploy other operators, and about the healing. So if you have a Myrtle, pick a Myrtle, and if you have one of those two, pick them as well. Else just do this or this what you can. After this, the main DPS, the main strategy used in the first week of the contingency contract period is using Sivarash, then Engie and Eya. Engie, Eya and Sivarash, those three are the MVP of this contingency contract. Also Seria as well with the third skill, because with the third skill you can see, beside the slow effect, which is really good to slow raid leaders and the Crown Slayer, you will also increase the damage taken by enemies, the arts damage taken by enemies by 55%. Okay, this is a Mastery 3. I guess skill rank 7 is more than enough, to be honest, but requires more mastery level on your DPS. After this, another good operator you can use is a Telopsis, because Telopsis, beside the healing you use to heal, you can charge the skill faster for other operators. Now another operator is another good operator is Chen with the third skill. The third skill can substitute Sivarash to kill Crown Slayer if you're going for the without Crown Slayer tag. Now another one is Suzerain. I don't have a Suzerain because I didn't pull for her, but Suzerain is really good in this event, because you can see Suzerain, enemies in the range are slowed and will get the fragile debuff, which is take more damage. Also using the third skill will increase up to 2 times. This is for Mastery 3. That means they will take 40% of more damage, which will help you to kill enemies really quick. Also because she will slow all enemies in the attack range, and the attack range of the third skill is really big. Another good operator is Ifrit, because Ifrit can deal really good damage to Wraiths and the Wraiths leader. If you deploy her on this position, this block face on top, all Wraiths and Wraith leaders will go down to get in this blue box, so they will go there, and Ifrit can hit all of them, and normally she can kill them. Also with help maybe from Angelina. Mostima as well can be really useful here to kill Wraiths leaders, and Crown Slayer. About the other operators, okay, this is for the normal strategy, because normally we pick this tag, which will prohibit you to pick snipers and specialists. But if you have like Warfarin and build Exia third skill Mastery 3, you can do this combo. Using Warfarin to buff Exia when the skill is triggered, and Exia with the third skill will melt Crown Slayer. But using this strategy, you need to deploy, using this combo here in this zone to reduce her HP by around 50% before she can enter in this point. And then deploy Warfarin and Exia here again to kill her at the end when she will spawn. And on the other place, you still need like NG, Eya, or Silverash. No, you can't pick Silverash. And you can't pick Eya, so you still need the NG and maybe other helps from other operators to kill the rest of the wave. So basically NG is the true MVP in this mod. Now I won't show you the strategy with the Warfarin because my Warfarin is only level 5. But I will show you the other strategy because the other strategy normally is the most used strategy. Now I told you the most performant operators used in the Contingency Contract 1. I will tell you the combo to take. Okay, this one is basically the must take because even if your operator gets stunned, but if you deploy operators correctly, it's not a big problem. Increase defense, okay, yeah, pick it. Maximum HP is only 1, pick this one as well. Now, this one I will explain later. Natural DP generation is reduced by 25%, take it. Friend unit have less defense, is not a problem for Seria, those vanguards, those operators. Reduced by only 25% of the attack is okay. Increasing enemies HP by 60%, okay. And normally, okay, also this one is based on which box you have, which operators you have, and with the usual strategy is picking this one to make it with the Seria and the casters and the guard. And we are already at 16. Now, people normally avoid to pick those two tags because Crown Slayer become really tanky, and also because of this tag. This tag will increase more her HP. Beside her HP is everyone's HP. This is the normal contract set you pick for the 18 week 1. But, so based on your box, on your operators, you can try to pick this one or this one, reducing this, like this, or maybe this. Is up to you, depending on your squad. I already made a video where I cleared risk 20, and I took like this, that was the contract set I used. And for the strategy I used Silverash, Myrtle, Seria, Angelina, Eya. After this I took a Vanguard, which is a Backpipe, and Suzerain from support unit. This was the squad I used to clear the risk 18. Now I don't need the 20 because 18 is more than enough. So the normal strategy I will show you now is this one, using the strategy of caster, increase the arts damage, and the Silverash to kill them. Basically, at the beginning, you just need your vanguards to produce enough deployment points to set up your line, your front line, to kill Crown Slayer. So using these double vanguards at the beginning to keep them, and deploying Angelina here, or here, up to you. You can use one time the skill immediately, but remember to save the second time for Crown Slayer. Get the deployment points. Wait to deploy your other operators. Deploy Seria on this position or on this position, is up to you. I preferred it to deploy her on this position, so she will tank those enemies since the defense is reduced. If Silverash tank them, he will take too much damage. So I prefer to deploy Silverash on this position. Like this. Now deploy Eyjafjalla here and the medic here. If he's Telopsis, then you can just use the skill when, yeah, during critical waves to save Angelina from the healing. And now, just wait. Okay, I did a mistake because I took the second skill of Seria. And also remember to retreat Myrtle when you have enough deployment points to deploy others, so you will have her, and you can deploy her here later to bait the stun from enemy snipers. Now deploy the medic here, if his Telopsis is better. And normally, and activate the Serious skill to make sure you can Crown Slayer die before the skill finish, and the skill finish just in time when the Crown Slayer dies, so you will have the skill ready for the next wave. With the Mastery Tree, I normally activate it when Crown Slayer spawn, so the timing it will be perfect. Now I don't have Angelina's skill ready because I activated it too low, but I can kill. Just activate the NG, Eya and Sivrash's skill to kill the Crown Slayer. You can do it in time. Those snipers who can stun are really annoying. If they stun Seria, Siege, then probably someone will go through. That's why you need to redeploy Myrtle here to bait the stun. Now just keep Angelina's skill for now to kill the wave of those small wraiths. Again here, don't worry for the second wave because the big wave of wraiths leaders is coming and you have Eya skill ready. So around now activate it to kill those and kill those as well. If you need, you can activate the Seria skill to slow them, but that's not necessary if your Eya is high level enough. Else you'll need to activate it. Now just keep the skill. When the second defense cruncher comes out, use NG's skill. Now, so you can slow this wave of wraiths as well and activate Sivrash's skill. Now Sivrash in theory will die, I mean get stunned, but slow everyone. NG's skill and last wave Eya delete button, and you can see is really easy. Now another wave is without Sivrash, without Myrtle. Instead of Myrtle, someone who has pretty good utility, like Texas for example. And but with this strategy you will need Backpipe, third skill. And after this you can pick, where is the caster? Ifrit with the second skill. This is the strategy, this is the squad, so let's do it, I will show you. Basically you use Backpipe instead of Sivrash to kill Crown Slayer. Start deploying Texas on this position. Immediately the skill. Backpipe here. Activate the skill when you can. Eya on this position. Texas skill again. Seria on this position to charge the skill. You can deploy the medic here first to heal Backpipe. And the setup is basically done. Now just wait deployment points for Eya on this position. And in theory, with the talent, she will be able to charge the skill in time. Now, Angelina's skill when Crown Slayer reach the zone. Around now. Seria's skill to slow them. Eya skill. Backpipe skill. And stun Crown Slayer when Crown Slayer is in front of Backpipe. So Backpipe will do some DPS, you can see. There we go. Crown Slayer dead, now Ifrit on this position. You can keep the stun to stun wraiths leaders in case of emergency. Now NG's skill. To slow those wraiths. And you can see Eya will be able to deal damage to those wraiths and kill them. Now for this wave, stun those two, so you can take some times and Eya will be able to charge the skill. And delete those. Now NG skill again. You can see just like in this situation, you can use a text skill to stun them. This one didn't die, oh my god, no. Ah, this sucks, that was unexpected. But, yeah, unexpected, but anyways, you could, for example, activated the backpipe skill to kill. Or maybe used the stun earlier, so the Wraith was stunned not in this block, but on this block, so Eya could kill. Anyway, now just wait for later, Eya skill will be ready, you can slow with this area, and use the skill to kill everyone, and the stage is done. Don't care about these mistakes. Basically, after the big wave of Wraith leaders is done, normally. If you use Suzerain, it's a bit different. You don't need Serious third skill anymore, you just need any medic defender who is able to heal NG and operators. So let me show you. Instead of those two, you can just use the other strategy as well with the Silver Rush instead of Ifrit and those Vanguards. It's just for me to show you how to use Suzerain. Activate the skill, backpipe, skill. The deployment order at the beginning is basically the same. Now wait for deployment points. Maybe Seria first skill is better than the second one. Anyway, now, when you have the setup ready, use NG to slow, Suzerain to wait when she's on this position. Okay, now to slow. Eya. Prepare backpipe. Access to stun. And you can see, without using Seria's third skill, you did it. Here you can use Seria first skill, Nerl first skill, maybe Gummy can also work. And yeah, the slow effect is from Suzerain. Now keep NG's skill for later, when Wraiths are here, just like now. Stun them. Eya skill. If you want, you can use a Suzerain again. Of course, because my Eya is third Mastery 3, so she can melt everyone. But if it's a skill rank 7 or Mastery 1, you will probably need the help from others to kill. Okay, this is the wave where I lose before, so this time backpipe skill, I won't do the same mistake again. You can slow with Suzerain as well, and there we go. I overkilled them because, yeah, the skill was not even necessary from Eya. And this is how you use Suzerain instead of Seria third skill. And now there are there are tons of strategies you can use to clear risk 18 first week. And based on different tags, you use different squads. But once you understand how enemies move in the run, it's really easy. So let me explain again. At the beginning, you need the Vanguards and maybe help from caster or supporters to clear the first enemies. After this, set up your operators, your frontline, to prepare to kill Crown Slayer. If you didn't take this tag of Crown Slayers, it's pretty easy to kill them. You just need 2 DPS, main DPS, and maybe a slow effect and debuff from Seria or Suzerain to kill them. It's really easy. Once Crown Slayer is dead, the run is basically done. You just need to be careful about the wave of Wraith and Wraith leaders when they come. Keep the skill when and use them when Wraiths come out and Wraith leaders come in to kill them with your burst damage. And the rest is really simple. Now I only showed you the main core strategy, the main method to clear risk 18, but I hope that's enough to let you understand how the level works and which operators you can use, you can substitute. And if you don't have some Elite 2 operators really is impossible to clear contingency contract first week, risk 18, seriously. So don't challenge it and wait for the week 2. But the week 1 is really for veterans. Now I hope this video helped you guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye!